That is Mary right there. She is about to run in the final of the Running Zone 10K Challenge, which is the top 25 women over 7 days of racing. We couldn't be more excited. She's got to run 23 laps because she's in the middle lanes, not the inside lanes, which will be 25 laps. So to give you an idea of here, we have to show you how she got here. Last weekend, Mary and I ran in race 5 of the Running Zone 10K Challenge in the Rajamangala National Stadium. Mary came 4th on the night and eventually 12th overall of the races to qualify for tonight's final. I finished 26th overall, missing the final by 6 measly seconds. So it was up to Mary to represent all mishaps everywhere in the final of the Running Zone 10K Challenge. Exciting. Oops, there's the runner. How you feeling? It's the day.
Nervous.
We're going to drive to the Rajamangala National Stadium like right now. It's 3 o'clock. We want to get there by 4 o'clock so Mary can do one of the things we realised that we didn't do properly last week was a proper warm-up, right?
Yeah, I had a stitch last week, so I'm really hoping to avoid that.
Right, well let's get to the stadium. Let's just drink in the excitement. Come on, Mary. Give me a pound. And this has finally happened. Yeah, decent, decent, decent. Yes. It's this, the Insta 360 Go-To. I reached out to the guys at Insta 360 and was like, please help me. I've got baby arms that can barely hold a GoPro when I'm making the videos about racing. I need some help. And these, if you've looked around on the internet and seen the videos that these can make, I'm going to use this today whilst running around the inside of the track with Mary so that we can see just how good this little critter is for when we start doing the UTMB, the trail races, the 50k races. I'm really excited to let you know how it goes, and I'm under no obligation to give it a glowing review, although I'm sure I will, but I'm going to be 100% honest. Wagons roll, Mary. This is your moment. It's a bit overwhelming in there, isn't it? It's really warm.
So warm, and it's like so noisy and loads of people.
Bombards the senses.
Yeah.
What are you thinking now? I mean, we are 1 hour from the race right now, so...
Yeah. To be honest, I'd quite like to do a jog just to calm myself down. And I know it's still 50 minutes, but I'd rather get my body...
Get some of that energy out.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go for a jog then? I'll tell them about your strategy. Yeah, go for a little jog. So while Mary warms up, we'll talk about her pacing. Last week she ran an average of 4:22, I think it was, or 4:21 per kilometre for the 10k, but remember the first kilometre was 4:05 or something, which put her straight away in debt and playing catch up. So we're trying to play it a lot more conservatively this week and trying to run very even splits. And in theory, if you run 4:20, she's still going to run faster than she did last week. So that's the theory, but the heat is a different ball game this week. It is a lot hotter, so we'll see how we go. Up there with all the other runners, and I'm here with the spectators now. Mary's up in the big leagues getting ready. She's a bit nervous, but who wouldn't be in a final that's live on YouTube and on Facebook, and people are watching from home, and you know, people follow the channel. But I'm excited for it. It's really, really hot, I will just say that, so we might have to dial back the expectations a bit.
This was really starting to feel like a big deal, with the Sports Authority of Thailand out in force with representatives and a really official announcing of all of the runners. Along with Mary was Ivan Vlasenko, who we've been in touch with for ages now as Ivan Triathlon on Instagram. He's a pro triathlete out here, so go and give him a follow. And Matt Mert, a super speedy runner and a teacher from the UK that we hope to go running with soon. Really top guys. And then it was Mary's turn. How cute. And what a lovely reception too. And just like that, all of the waiting and planning was over. It was time to race in conditions of about 33 degrees with a real feel of 39 degrees at 5:30 p.m. Yikes.
So I found Lee again. Here he is. We're trying to we're trying to run round here because Mary's starting from the 200 meter start because she's on the middle lanes, which means she's going to run further, so she's not going to run the 25 laps, or she'll run from here. So we're trying to get round, although it looks like it's cordoned off from here, so maybe if we stay here.
It was the men who were off first as Mary and the top women watched and waited for a couple of minutes. And after the announcements were done, it was the turn of the women's final. And at the top of the qualifiers was 13-year-old Big C, who's quite a big deal out here and qualified in 39 minutes and change at 13 years old. And then they were off. Never was a conservative plan going to be so important to a Brit who is still getting used to this intense heat and humidity. And in the early laps, that's exactly how it played out. Mary stayed focused and tapped out a rhythm whilst some went out very hard, possibly too hard. About a quarter of the way in, Mary was around 18th, but looking calm and collected.
Keep going, well done. This is the leader in the women's race coming through now. She is miles ahead, absolutely flying. She looks in pain, but that being said, it is really hot out here, so I wouldn't expect anything less. Here's the following group here. Well done, pup, you're catching people. Keep going, you're catching.
The top few were in a different league and came past Mary after about 14 minutes, with Big C still in charge, but the pack were catching up. Mary didn't panic or try to keep up. She carried on running her own race as the heat built.
It is really hard to know how Mary's doing because she gives nothing away while she's running. She's probably in about 17th at the moment, but the people in front of her really look like they're suffering, and she looks okay. Just the heat, we're obviously not acclimatised, and lots of these runners are. So, I mean, the fact that she's in the final number one is the biggest thing. So that's just exciting. Hopefully she's doing all right.
She was doing more than all right, although clearly suffering, and having told me that her aim was now to just finish, she was still picking her way through the field.
I think a lot of runners went out too fast and Mary didn't. She's overtaken about 3 or 4 just then. So she's playing the game and she's playing it well. I mean, it's not nice, it's not hot, but she doesn't look as in pain as some of those runners, and they're only like halfway.
It was the last 15 minutes that hit hard, no way to cool down and still acclimatising. Mary made 2 promises to herself, to finish and to not walk. Grit was the key here, and once again she showed it in bucket loads. And as the winner finished in just over 39 minutes, with actually Big C coming in second place, the clock at the top was a minute out. Mary knew she didn't have far to go, maybe 3 or 4 laps more, and it was over. I'm leaving her well alone, but she looks in control now. Getting to the finish, it's we're at 42 minutes, so she can't be that far away. Got to be 1 or 2 laps left.
That was exactly what she was asking me here. How many laps? But it was the final lap. Sprint finish, done. 13th place in 45.56. Mary, you're my hero.
There you are. Found you. How's it going?
I'm just so proud of myself for finishing, because that was the hardest thing I've ever done. I know I say this every time I do a hard run, but the will to stop was overwhelming. It was so hard to carry on.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, halfway through I was like, you've just got to finish this. And I was thinking I might have to walk a bit.
Yeah.
But I was like, your aim is to finish and not walk. And I did it.
Amazing, Puck. Well done. I didn't want to be there even on the sideline. That was so hot. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself, and I know you are.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't know what place you finished. It doesn't matter. You finished.
And as it turned out, she did finish in 13th place, which got her a jacket and 950 baht, which is about 20 quid. But she got paid to do what she loves, which makes her a professional runner, I think. Seriously though, what a race, what a performance, what an overall experience, and a huge thanks to Thailand Tri Series and the Running Zone Challenge 10K for letting us use the footage of the race too. Look at how happy she is there. No idea what's going on, but look at how happy.
13.
Professional athlete.
So the like winning people, they're all competing in the national team.
Oh, are they?
Like the top 2 men, they're really famous. They're the best 2 runners in Thailand.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Lee was telling me. They're brothers.
And the women are all competing to be in like the Olympic team. So I've just got to run with like professional athletes.
Well, see you later, Thailand Tri League, for another year. We'll give it another crack next year if we get in, right?
Yeah, I want to come back fitter and stronger.
And more acclimatised.
Yeah.
So 13th out of 25 in the final.
With like some strong young athletes that will be
Strong young athletes.
they're like top
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days.
Ooh, those were nice memories watching that back just then, weren't they?
Maybe for you. They're very special memories.
Yes, it was. It was a really good experience for the both of us, I think, running in the qualifier and then yourself running in the final. I'm so proud of you that you did that, and I'm blown away by your grit and determination on the day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really tough race, but I'm absolutely chuffed that I got to be part of it and that I managed to finish it.
It taught you a lot, didn't it, about yourself, I think, over the short term. Stop cleaning up croissant crumbs while we're...
It really did, and I think although I didn't do as well as I'd hoped, because I was aiming for top 10 before I got there, it's actually been a huge confidence boost taking part in that.
Yeah, and you have to remember that 24 other runners on that track are very well acclimatised, and you are not. So that's okay. We will be when we come back and do it again.
Yeah, really excited about getting to do that again. It was simply...
And you met some cool people.
Really, really amazing people. It was the most friendly thing, considering it was quite a big deal. The women that I ran with were so lovely. So kind to me because I didn't really have a clue what was going on. They were translating and helping me, and they were just awesome people.
And Matt and Ivan, of course, as I said in the video. I put Mary in the sun intentionally so that she's glowing feedback. It wasn't intentional. It was the sun has just come out whilst we've sat on the balcony. Anyway, coming up this is just the start. You know, these running zone 10k challenges, they weren't even part of our race plan when we planned our season, or the early part of our season.
We had no idea about them.
We didn't even know about them. What we've actually got coming up in 2 weeks is the UTMB, which is massive, and we're starting on Inthan on one.
Wait, is that 2 weeks today?
Yeah, 23 kilometers, lots of climbing, but hopefully lots of fun, and that is a prelude to then the Columbia Trail Masters, which is our 50k for me, 30k for you, horrible trail race. Again, we must be mental, but we're doing this for us and for you, to bring it to you. We've got half marathons coming up in Bang Sen, and the Bangkok, amazing Bangkok half has been moved, so we've got loads of stuff.
Really good stuff coming up. So
if you liked this format, if you like the race videos, stick around, because there are a lot more coming, as well as lots of things that we can think about from our brains that might be able to help you really drill down into your running, stay consistent, and stay pushing yourself, getting yourself out there. It's exciting, right?
Yeah. We need to do a car chat with a coffee.
I didn't even say car chat yet. I didn't even announce this as
Balcony chat!
Bit late, but
better late than never.
Better late than never. Oh, wait. Nearly forgot to talk about this. I said I was going to talk about it at the start of the video. Really happy with how it started. I think this is going to be a game changer for when we get to UTMB and the CTM, because my arms aren't going to want to hold anything up. We can strap this to quite a lot of different places.
Yeah, it's such a cool little gadget.
It is, and it is on sale right now, so they've never done a sale on these before, so just so that you know, it's on sale. I'm going to put all of the details in the description to my video. There is an affiliate link, so if you click through that, then I get a small amount of commission. No hard sell from me, but obviously it helps the channel and it helps us put stuff back into the channel. The sale starts on the 24th of November, but it does run until the 14th of December, and there's up to 10% off of the camera. So if you're thinking about getting one of these, if you're a run YouTuber or wannabe run YouTuber, or you just want to document your running, then I would definitely recommend this. We're gonna take this a lot of places with us. So Insta 360 go to, details in my description if you're interested. We'll see you next week. Exciting times ahead. We've got some good videos coming up. I'll let you stick around on the channel to watch it.
And can I say thank you for all of your really nice comments and support as I did that final. It was so nice.
You can say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.